Are you ready for an amazing adventure? Well, today, we're going to journey deep into the beautiful green mountains of Japan for a story about a very mysterious girl. You see, she wasn't from our world at all. Her home was the moon.
Wait, how is that even possible? Found inside a plant? But she really belongs way, way up in the night sky? Wow, it sounds like a wonderful puzzle. So let's dive in together and find out exactly who this special girl was and where her incredible story really began.
Okay, picture this in your mind. There's a kind, old bamboo cutter, and he's walking all by himself through a huge forest of tall, green bamboo stalks. It's super quiet and peaceful, but then he hears something. A faint, really curious sound that he has never ever heard before.
It was this really gentle sound, almost like a secret whisper floating on the wind, or maybe a tiny heartbeat. Thump, 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 thump. He just had to know what it was. So he followed the sound deeper and deeper into the forest until, whoa, something made him stop. A single stalk of bamboo was shimmering with a warm, magical light, almost like a little star was hiding right inside.
So he very carefully cut the glowing bamboo open. And what he found inside wasn't gold or treasure. Oh no, it was something way more precious. It was one tiny, perfect little girl, so small she could rest right in the palm of his hand. And she was glowing softly, like a little piece of the moon had fallen right down to earth.
The bamboo cutter and his wife were just so happy. They named her Kaguya-hime, which means their shining princess, and they loved her as their very own daughter. And as the years went by, she grew into a young woman with so much kindness and a smile that could brighten up the whole world. Their little house was suddenly full of laughter and joy.
Well, word about her wonderful spirit and beauty spread all across Japan. Powerful princes and famous noblemen traveled for days and days just for a chance to meet her. They brought the most incredible gifts, chests full of shiny pearls, beautiful clothes that looked like they were spun from starlight, and amazing treasures, all because they hoped she would marry them.
But you know what? To every single one, she would give a kind smile and politely say, "No, thank you." And even though her life on Earth was filled with so much love, there was a secret sadness hiding in her heart. Whenever she thought nobody was looking, her eyes would drift up, 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 always staring at the big, distant sky.
What do you think her secret was? What was she looking for way up there? Was she just daydreaming about something? Or could she have been homesick for a place none of them could even imagine?
Then, one night, the moon was hanging in the sky like a giant silver lantern, making the whole world glow. And it was on this beautiful night that Kaguya-hime, with tears in her eyes, finally shared her incredible secret with the parents she loved so much.
She looked at them and whispered, "I am not from this world. I have come from the moon." Can you believe it? The whole mystery was finally solved. She was a real princess from the capital of the moon, and she was only sent to Earth for a little while.
And it was almost like her words called them. Just then, a soft, shimmering chariot of light floated down from the night sky, and on it were these graceful people in robes that seemed like they were woven from pure moonlight. It was her people. They had come to take their princess home.
Oh, her heart was so full. She hugged the bamboo cutter and his wife, the only family she had ever known on Earth, one last long time. Tears rolled down their faces, full of sadness but also so much love. And her parents, in the biggest act of love ever, understood that sometimes, when you love someone, you have to let them go back to where they belong. She stepped into that beautiful celestial light and, just like in a dream, she began to float up, up, up into the sky right toward the bright full moon. And then, she was gone. The forest was quiet again, leaving her parents looking up at the sky, holding on to all the wonderful memories of their daughter from the stars.
And here's the most important part of the whole story. Even though she was with them for just a little while, the love and the happiness she brought into their lives was so strong it would last forever. She totally changed their world, you see, filling their hearts with a special kind of moonlight that would never ever go away.
Wow, what an amazing story. It really makes you think about the people in our own lives, doesn't it? So now it's your turn to think about the special people who bring a little bit of magic into your world.
Let's just take a quiet moment to think.
Can you think of someone who made your life a little brighter, even if it was just for a short time? Maybe it was a friend who moved away or a cousin who visited for the summer. They might not be with you right now, but you'll always carry the light they shared with you. Just like the bamboo cutter and his wife always had their shining princess in their hearts.
Okay, I have a big question for you. If you were the bamboo cutter or his wife, what would you have done? It would be so hard to say goodbye. Would you have tried to get her to stay, or would your love have been big enough to let her go home to the moon? That's a really tough choice. Let us know what you think in the comments below.
All right, my brilliant adventurers, it's quiz time, just for fun to see what you remember. Question 1. What was so special about the bamboo stalk where the girl was found? Question 2. What did she always say when the princess offered her amazing gifts? And the last one, where was her real home? I bet you know all the answers. You did great! Now don't forget to open up your Global Stories passport and mark down this wonderful moonlit legend from Japan. You could even draw a picture of the glowing bamboo or maybe the princess floating back up to the moon.
Thank you so much for coming with us on this incredible journey to the moon and back. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure, because there's a whole world of amazing stories just waiting for us. Until next time, keep exploring.